Okay, so this is kind of my video that I decided to do to present my team project reflection for my BTX 4C class at school. So yeah, enjoy. The project I chose to take part in was the one creating Web 2.0 profiles. So what we did was we organized a Ning network where we would store all of our work and placed individual profiles on Web 2.0 resources that would be useful for teachers and students to organize schoolwork. So we provided several class examples of storing notes and assignments to different types of resources such as Zoho, Evernote, Wikispaces, and Facebook, and others. We even provided privacy concerns and useful tutorials to get new users started. Our purpose for this was that Web 2.0 helps with sharing and collaborating and has better advantages to being used with group projects and getting feedback from others. Students and teachers will have access to their work no matter what computer they're on, because it's always just it's on the internet, so you can always have access to it instead of being on your hard drive. So yeah, it's just better. Okay. So what I did is I made profiles for Wikispaces, Google, Ustream, using with Minicam, and Ning. I also created our Ning network where we stored all of our Web 2.0 profiles and our sources and all of our class examples. For Wikispaces and Google's, I gave 2 examples of assignments or notes I completed previously and demonstrated how to store them within both of these sources. Google has many different sources within it, so I kind of there's Google Buzz and Google Notebook and Google Docs and a bunch of other stuff sorted, and they have iGoogle. So I put everything into iGoogle, and I just kind of linked to that to kind of show you what you can do with that. And with Ustream and Minicam and Ning, I described the benefits of using these sources for organizing work and sharing ideas with group members and just a large number of people. In our overall group, I'd have to say we worked well. We got a lot accomplished within the time span that we were given. We helped each other out when we were asked to. And I accomplished setting up our Ning network and creating groups where we store the specific profiles for each of our resources. Profiles for 4 different sources instead of the 2 that we had planned. Most of us did do an average of 3. Yeah, I feel good about how much stuff we got done and everything, and it was good. Our only really main problem was getting the Ning to work. We had a few difficulties with that. First, we had Matt working on it for a bit, but that didn't go over well. We kind of didn't have any administrative rights for anyone else in the group, so I kind of went ahead and fixed that a bit, since I knew kind of how to add stuff in. And it took us about 2 classes, so about 2 hours or so to get everybody able to use it. The advantage of completing this project as a team is that we were able to divide the work up between 4 people, which lessened the workload for every individual. And since the workload was less, there was really no amount of stress on anybody, so we were pretty relaxed about getting this all done, which was good because it kind of, made everything go more smoothly and everybody had a job to do and we knew what we were doing and what was expected to be done. We even got more than we had expected to get done, so clearly it was well thought out to be working in a group than on our own. Okay, what we used to communicate with each other was we used a Facebook group that our team leader, Shelby, came up with on her own, and we kind of used that to post our work and what we need to be working on. We posted our work plan and our tasks and all that, and we kept sending messages back and forth, asking people for examples, and we used the Ning after all to store all of our stuff, which was good. Facebook was mostly our way of communication with each other, but Ning was where we put our entire project on. Pick the resources we like best out of a list of different Web 2.0 sources. So we first picked Zoho, Facebook, Wikispaces, YouTube, Prezi, Google, Blogger, and TravelPod. Once we did that, we matched different subjects to each of these resources. So the sources we chose were English, History, Geography, Hospitality, and a few others. And then once we had that, then we set up our Ning and we made individual groups where we would store each of these individual profiles. And then we made, in their discussion forum area of our groups, we made a privacy discussion and a tutorial discussion where we could post links and text and whatnot. After that was done, we just started filling in the blanks of putting our task class examples in and all of our privacy concerns and tutorials. Some of our tutorials we actually made ourselves. Actually, most of mine I did make myself, except for the one for Ning, which I was going to do something for that, but then I just didn't. But if I end up having time sometime during the rest of the semester, maybe I will. I don't know. So, to enhance our team's productivity, we just kind of kept working at our own pace. We didn't rush anyone. We didn't bug anyone about getting stuff done. We just kind of let it go and saw and kind of which, since we didn't actually have to worry about any time, we had more than enough time to get stuff done, and we even had March break, of course, to get anything done that we wanted to. So that really helped. There was no stress to anybody. We were able to work at our own pace, and we got more than we had wanted done. So that kind of worked well, I guess, for us. I guess we're just awesome like that. And we didn't really have any conflict with anybody. We pretty much got along pretty well, which might be the fact that we were kind of contacting through Facebook. We were able to speak clearly to each other and type out our thoughts, and we could always just, hit the backspace, and we'd be able, and yeah, so everything made sense, basically, by being laid out there, and then we could always go over it and see it, and if we had a question, we could ask right there, and it'd be seen just all the time. So we mostly just had good communication, I think, within our group. We had a question, we asked, we went on Facebook, or we didn't. No one really had a problem. We had no problem asking anyone anything. So it was just good. We just worked well. We were just cool, awesome. It was good. I would say our team was really effective with the work we got done, and our final product looks amazing, I have to say. I'm rather proud of the whole thing. It was good. It was a really good experience working with the people I did. If we ended up being effective, then we wouldn't be able to provide this resource that we made of all this information, of all these awesome resources that you can use to share and extend information with other people and be able to just not have to worry about, losing notes and whatnot, because you could always just have it right there on the internet and you can just access it anywhere without having to be on your hard drive. So yeah, if we had got what we got done, then I think people would have missed out on all these interesting things that we had to talk about. I'm ecstatic about our final product. It looks good. I'm proud of it. We did work hard and a lot done. We got more than we had hoped for, and hopefully it'll help people out in the future. And we can even add to it. And anyone else could add to it. So, yeah. Overall, we worked well together, and we accomplished a lot, and it was just good. That's really all I have to say, is that I'm just kind of happy with what we got done.